present the evidence number 3 of human body care, and we are going to talk about the male and female reproductive systems, the hypothalamus, the hormones, and the birth control. Let's start!
The hypothalamus controls some of the basic functions of life, including hormonal activity via the pituitary gland. It helps maintaining homeostasis by regulating temperature, hunger, and sleep patterns. It is located in the brain, and the female hypothalamus differs from male's hypothalamus in the volume, shape, the number of androgen receptors, responses to some chemical substances, etc.
Well, the female reproductive system has what would be the organ of the cervix, the vagina, the ovaries, the uterine tube, and the uterus. Well, the ovaries are the ones that store the next generation, especially the so-called the eggs or oocytes. And then it goes from the ovaries, it travels to the uterine tube, which it has and the uterine tube, it's a hollow and muscular tube which has three parts: the infundibulum, the ampulla, and the isthmus. And then all over here it goes to the uterus, the ovary, and then it goes down to the cervix and vagina if it's not fertilized. And the outside is fertilized in the uterine tube, traveling to the uterus, where it sticks to it, and it starts the growth of the oocyte into a baby.
I am going to talk about male reproductive system. The testicles are the male gonads, and they are responsible for making male gametes, the sperm, and the androgen hormone testosterone. The penis is the male organ of sexual intercourse, and it has a long and enlarged tip called the glans penis. Sperm is produced by the testes and mature within the epidermis, which are tightly coiled up, lying outside the testes. During ejaculation, sperm leave the penis in a film called semen. The seminal vesicles, the prostate gland, and the vulvotheral glands add secretions to the semen. It's a layer of the skin, and it helps to regulate the temperature and the testes by holding them closer and further away from the body. Interstitial cells are found between the seminiferous tubules, and they secrete the male hormones called androgens, the most important of which is testosterone. Testosterone is the main hormone in males and is essential for the normal development and functioning of the male sex organ.
Birth control methods are used to regulate the number of children a couple would have. The most effective one we have nowadays is abstinence, which means not engaging in any sexual contact. Although, to be honest, it's kind of hard for some people. Here we have a list of birth control methods from more effective to less effective. Over here we have implants, IUD, female sterilization, and vasectomy. Here, vasectomy is recommended because female sterilization is a little bit more dangerous and more painful for the woman than it is for the man. Over here in the middle section we have injectables, LAM, pills, patch, and vaginal ring. The pills are sometimes kind of dangerous because they mess with the hormonal cycle of the women and may have many side effects, such as cancer. Here, in the less effective ones, or middle effective ones, we have male condoms, diaphragm, female condoms, and fertility awareness methods. Male condoms, although they are effective, they may break and sperm may survive. So you gotta have caution with these ones. And over here, the less effective ones, we have withdrawal and spermicides. Spermicides are defined as some kind of substances that take care of killing sperms, but they may not work as effectively because there's like many sperms. So to kill every single one of them, it's sometimes hard.
Surgical sterilization is a procedure that makes a person unable to reproduce. The most common way of sterilization in males is vasectomy, and where the vas deferens are removed because where production is continued in the testes, they cannot reach the exterior. The sterilization in females is called tubal ligation, where the oviducts are tied up and cut up. So the sperm never reaches the oocytes.
Other type of birth control methods are oral contraceptives. The first one is called emergency contraception, and it's also known as the morning after pill. It contains relatively high levels of estrogen and progestin, which inhibit the secretion of FSH and LH. This causes a breakdown of the endometrium and blocks implantation.
Norplant consists in 6 hormone capsules, which are surgically located under the arm, which release progestin, avoiding ovulation. It has a 5-year
Stem, and it's just as effective as surgical sterilization.
Depo-Provera is an injection of progestin given every 3 months, which avoids the maturation of the egg and makes changes in the endometrium which make pregnancy less likely.
Skin patches are placed on the skin once a week for 3 weeks, leaving the 4th week without the patch, allowing menstruation. These skin patches contain estrogen and progestin, which inhibit pregnancy.
The IUD or intrauterine device is a small object made of plastic, copper, or stainless steel that is inserted into the uterus by a physician. This device makes changes in the endometrium, which avoids implantation of fertilized eggs. Some women cannot use this method because of bleeding, expulsion, or discomfort. The spermicides are chemicals with sperm-killing agents that come in foams, creams, jellies, and suppositories. They make vagina and cervix an unfavorable place for the sperms. The most commonly used spermicide is the naloxone 9, and it is more effective when used with a barrier method.
Barrier methods are designed to prevent sperm from reaching the uterus and the fallopian tubes. Here we have condom and vaginal pouch, which also prevent STDs, which are sexual transmitted diseases. So it's always recommended to use them when having sexual intercourse. Here we also have the diaphragm, but this one doesn't prevent STDs, although it does work as a barrier method. Here we have the rhythm method. This one consists in abstaining from sexual contact within 3 days before and 3 days after ovulation. This is when pregnancy is less likely to occur. Although it's not very effective because many women are irregular with their periods and it's hard to keep track of the 3 days before and the 3 days after ovulation. So if you're going to use this one, you have to make sure you are regular in your period.
In conclusion, we have to take care of our body because that's the way we can see if we have a disease or even a problem. And it's also important to take care of our sexuality, enjoying our life. Well, we hope you like